I'm an analyst at the Congressional Research Service, as Marcy mentioned. How many of you have heard of CRS already? Yes. Okay, my job is easy here. How many of you have heard of the Library of Congress, at least? Okay, we'll work with that. So we are a legislative branch agency. We're technically part of the Library of Congress. And one of the best things you'll find in your internship about Capitol Hill is that every day here is different. It keeps things new, fresh, exciting. One of the worst things you're going to find is that every day is different, right? Just when you think you've mastered topic A, all the constituents start asking about topic B, and you've worked for weeks on draft legislation about topic X, and then the boss wants to pivot now, and even though Leg Council's reviewed that first thing, now he wants to talk about topic Y. And inevitably, there's major news that's going to just disrupt everything in your office, and Monday you're starting from scratch on something else. If you find yourself in these situations, don't panic. Please check with CRS. It is okay not to know everything, and it is okay not to have immediate answers. I know it feels like the pressure's on, but it is okay to take a beat, say you don't know, and look into it. This applies when you are an intern, obviously, but if you find yourself in a staff assistant role, if you find yourself as a chief of staff, even a member of Congress, it is perfectly okay not to have all the answers. We are here to provide all of you with nonpartisan objective policy analysis. We help interns, we help staff, we help members of Congress. CRS is Congress's nonpartisan think tank. We will give you information about policy issues, policy options. We have political scientists on staff who can talk about how federal agencies work, congressional operations, why staff salaries are certain ways, what rules apply to you as interns. We have legislative attorneys on staff, reference librarians, pretty much anything that comes on your desk when you're an intern. We have resources that can potentially help you. As Marcy mentioned, we have some reports online at crs.gov. We try to cover all the hot topics you might encounter. So there's something up about wildfire statistics right now, things about the funding bills for fiscal year 2024. We also have a lot on more obscure topics that you might come across. Panda diplomacy, how those cute little cuddly cubs end up at the Smithsonian Zoo, how the Navy decides to name the ships that are in their fleet. Pretty much any topic we've probably written on, and if we have not, we are happy to work with you and produce something for you all. We also host classes and seminars that hopefully you can take advantage of while you're here. And more importantly, we will answer your individual questions. So pick up the phone, email one of us. If you go to crs.gov, there's a place a request button on the top of the website. Just reach out and tell us what you need to know. We'll email you back and forth. We can have phone calls. We can have Zoom meetings. We can go out to coffee and chat, whatever gets the job done. I'm not telling you anything new when I'm saying there's a lot of information out in the world today, and not a lot of it is credible. There are a lot of things that are poorly researched, and there are a lot of things that are ideologically going to be biased one way or another. We really want to help you cut through all that. Congress needs good information to make good policy choices. One of the other unique things about CRS that I want to emphasize is that anything you discuss with us is confidential. So that's great if you're a member and you're trying to think about the politics and the optics of a situation. We won't tell anybody what they're working on or what their strategy is. For you, don't be worried that we're going to tell your chief of staff that you don't know how a bill becomes a law, or you don't know the difference between authorizations and appropriations, even though they've spent days trying to explain it to you. Whatever the case may be, feel free to ask us. Please don't think there are any dumb questions. We're all here for the same goal. We want Congress to make the best, most well-informed decisions that it can. I hope you all have a great summer here and you learn a lot, and maybe CRS can be a small part of that. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.